available, they can make this into something really substantial. The atmosphere is electric. You can really feel the buzz around the spectator areas. Played down the wrong line of the ball on the first ball. And the spectators here at the moment absolutely captivated by what they're watching. Huge appeal from in front and behind. The spectators are absolutely buzzing right now. Huge levels of excitement all around this ground. Played and missed. It's evident and ever so audible that the crowd is at near bursting point with excitement at today's play. Strays onto leg and it's glanced away sweetly. Might just get to the boundary rope.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
There is an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. Misses everything. Oh, that's nice. Good defence.
End of the over. India are now on 1 for none.
Going to spin now.
The biggest winner is coming on to ball.
No. Terrible shot. Nice, solid defensive shot. Dug that out well.
End of the over. The score is now 1 for none.
That was hit hard and the fielder was ready for it. Bowler and keeper appreciate the effort too.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Oh, superb timing.
Good throw from the deep, bang on target.
Onto that early, that could be 4.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Just need to keep it simple, line and length. Around about that off stump will force a mistake. Nice shot, runs possible. Lovely sound off the bat. Straight to the fielder though.
End of the over. The batting team are now 12 for none.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Try for something a little bit different that last delivery. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot, no chance at all for the fielders. Might look to go big again here.
End of the over. The batting team are now on 20 for none.
Brilliant, that will take some catching.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary.
Can't afford to go too full again. It helps to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Nicked it.
Helped on its way, really. Pivoted onto the back foot and lofted it all the way.
It is so clear that all these spectators here today are completely enthralled and energised, judging by the noise. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that though. Great shot, at least one on offer.
Good return back from the deep.
Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though.
End of the over. The batting team are now on 32 for none.
Got down and rolled the wrists beautifully. bowler is coming into the attack.
The medium pacer is coming into the attack.
Well played. It's off the middle, but it may not make it to the boundary.
Starting to hit their stride. A fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Onto that early. That could be 4.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
Outside edge. And gone. Brilliant reactions to take that one. New batter at the crease will look to settle in quickly and get stuck into their work. Rabada has a good rhythm at the moment and will look to keep the pressure on the new batter. Well bowled, lured, a rash shot. Oh, that's nice. Good defence.
End of the over. The batting team are now 41 for 1.
Thin edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitching it on a length is obviously the way to go. Went for the drive, but no connection. Big appeal. What's the umpire going to say? Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Dug that out well. Drives straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that though. Bowled. What a way to start the over. Gill out at the crease will be looking to settle in quickly and work their way in. Great shot, at least one on offer.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary. How will he reply?
Wow, that missed a lot. Nice shot, runs possible.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length still the key.
End of the over. India are now on 50 for 2.
Maharaj with a great ball. Knocks them over. First ball of the over. New batter will probably look to work the singles early on and settle in. Power and precision in that shot.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Great timing, right out of the meat of the bat.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. Needs a dot ball.
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary. How will the bowler respond?
Nicely timed, but the fielder will get to that.
End of the over. India are now 63 for 3.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully well. The fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Inside edge. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward. Putting the pressure on the batter. Played and missed. Misses everything. Let's see if they can get the ball up into that slot as before. It's so crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. No, terrible shot. through. The press have been circling the last few weeks about their place in the team. This innings and match could be a great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Drives it, complete miss. Mulder coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
Great shot, at least one on offer.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Very good shot there.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Outside edge. Nice shot by the batsman, but finds the fielder.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Good area, nearly got the wicket. It's the outside edge.
End of the over. The batting team are now on 76 for 4.
Super shot there. Quick arm in, that was a missed opportunity there. Need to take those moments by the scruff of the neck. Shot should pick up a run.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. Might look to go big again here.
Well played, it's off the middle, but it may not make it to the boundary.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
That's a solid shot.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
A boundary last delivery. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate now? There'll be runs here.
Bad decision making. Thrown it to the wrong end and let the chance go begging.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
End of the over. The batting team are now 94 for 4.
That was a nick, a missed chance, and could be 4. Yes, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just have to accept it and move on. Caught the edge, and well taken. What a catch. And a brilliant take by the keeper. After the fall of that last wicket, the new batter walks out. Pant will be looking for a strong start to their innings. Went for the drive, but missed. Outside edge, and out. Super bowling. Coming into bat, has performed well the last few matches. Will hope to continue this form for their team. That's going a long way. What a shot.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe. 6th last ball. How will the bowler reply?
Close to the stumps, but he left it alone very confidently.
104 for 6.
Well bowled, lured, a rash shot. Batter came down the wickets, a chance perhaps. As they take guard, they'll want to feel bat on ball early and get off the mark and settle the nerves a bit. Drives it, wild shot.
Patel lets it go through to the keeper.
Now 104 for 7.
Great delivery, beat the outside edge. Couldn't have played that any better.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that is stayed hit. Fantastic.
The spectators are absolutely buzzing right now. Huge levels of excitement all around this ground. Thin edge. Dazorzi, the safe pyramids, and takes the catch. Coming in with some pressure on their shoulders. They've had a lean run of form in the last few weeks, so will want to take their time a bit getting in. Perfection, what a brilliant shot.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Ouch! Fantastic catch. Dove away and maintained his balance and held on to it. So the players make their way from the field after a great session of cricket. I'm off for a quick snooze. Join me again soon. New batter coming out, but we'll be starting at the non-striker's end. Pitch of a ball, nearly caught the edge. Great ball, very close to off stump. Wow, that missed a lot. No shot offered. Oh no, no shot offered. It's sitting right in front. That's as plumb as you can get for LBW. May as well reviewed. Last wicket. Won't stand to lose anything in reviewing.
Decided against heading straight off and to review instead. Would have to be missing to see it overturned. The decision will stand, not by much, and they do get the wicket in the end.
Wasn't the best of reviews. Great call by the umpire, though.